and welcome back to Tournament 24 of Halo Ninja Warrior. In the first episode, 50 competitors took their shot at Stage 1, with 5 of them completing it. The first to clear was the newcomer Sunnyside Splash, who was only the 3rd runner of the tournament. Following him to Stage 2 was Tricky Cyrus, Flamosaurus, Vase, and Snoz. Now, with 50 runs left, let's see who else can advance. Well, next up at number 51, we've got Sonic Fan. This is his 4th appearance on this course. In the past, he has failed the Crooked Wall twice, including the last tournament. In Tournament 22, though, he did make it to the final obstacle of Stage 1, so we know he can reach the end. It's just a matter of, can he beat the Crooked Wall and can he beat the time limit? Right now, he's on the rolling hill. He skips the stable cylinders and is right into the head slide. Sonic Fan onto the hazard swing. Nice and easy right there from Sonic. He doesn't have the same speed as a real Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, but he's still doing pretty well right now on the course. He has got the falling plank, something he has not failed yet on Halo Ninja Warrior. Now the TIE Fighter. Jumping back and forth, and Sonic goes for the early dismount, and he gets it now. Can he do the Crooked Wall? He struggled with this in the past, but Sonic Fan does not struggle today. He's got it. Now he's onto the Warped Wall. Not up it in one. His eyes need to be on the clock. He timed out 2 tournaments ago. Sonic Fan on his 3rd attempt. Yes, he's up it. He's still got 30 seconds left. Sonic Fan is onto the spinning bridge. He goes for the first ball. Jumps to the 3rd. Catches the 4th. And Sonic Fan has tons of time as he climbs the rope climb. Sonic Fan with 15 seconds hits the buzzer. Wow, exactly 15 seconds left on the clock. Sonic Fan is moving on to Stage 2.
He almost missed the buzzer.
He almost missed it, but he
did.
did. The second half.
Yeah, that's 2 clears in a row now. Snoz and Sonic Fan. Sonic Fan is the 6th person moving on to Stage 2 in Tournament 24. And things are looking really good for our competitors right now. Next up, we've got Wolf Ninja 1225 making his 5th appearance on the course. In the last tournament, he was one of many who failed the Crooked Wall. I feel like a lot of people, when you see their previous run in all these past few tournaments, a lot of them end up being Crooked Wall failures. Let's see how Wolf Ninja does today. He has never cleared Stage 1. Much like Sonic Fan, he would like to get his first ever Stage 1 clear today. He goes for the early jump on the hazard swing and does it very nicely. Now the falling plank. The bounce onto it is clean. Climbs up. Now for the drop and the jump. Wolf Ninja has got it. Wolf Ninja now onto the TIE Fighter. He's going to jump back and forth, holding his bolt shot with style. He goes for the early dismount. Now he's onto the Crooked Wall. This is what he failed in the last tournament. He goes high, and Wolf Ninja comes down on the cylinder, and he makes the dismount. What a Crooked Wall attempt from Wolf Ninja. Now can he get up the Warped Wall? Not on his first attempt. He goes for a second attempt. Still not up it. Wolf Ninja, 3rd attempt, no good. He's down to 25 seconds. He's still got time if he gets up it right now. Wolf Ninja still not up it. 20 seconds left. The clock is running low for Wolf Ninja. He's still not up the Warped Wall. Wolf Ninja struggling to climb up this thing. It's looking really rough for him now. He's down to under 10 seconds. He finally gets up the Warped Wall. But unless he turns into the Flash, I think this run is over. Wolf Ninja jumping across the spinning bridge. Oh, and he fails it and times out a split second before he hit the water. Wolf Ninja, a timeout on the spinning bridge. He just needed to get up that Warped Wall earlier.
Hello, peoples. BubbaAce here.
We've got the Ninja Warrior of Roblox host back again for his 5th appearance. Both of the last 2 tournaments saw him fail the falling plank. That's going to be the big showdown for Bubba right now. He's got to get there first, though. The rolling hill, first obstacle to take care of. On his way down. Bubba gets to the bottom and gets into the head slide, no issues. Now he's onto the hazard swing, gets the early jump, slows down a little bit, and catches the swing. Now he's onto the falling plank. Can he get it this time? BubbaAce failed this in both of the last 2 tournaments. The plank drops, Bubba goes for it, and Bubba has got it this time. Now he is on to the TIE Fighter. He's jumping back and forth. If he can get this, he'll have a chance for revenge with the crooked wall. He has failed this in the past as well. BubbaAce lining up for it. He goes for it, jumps very low. BubbaAce is out on the crooked wall. He did not get very high for that jump. He tried to go real low and had no chance at reaching the pole on that one. BubbaAce, his 5th stage 1 failure on Halo Ninja Warrior. Next up, we've got Ninty7 Grizzlys. He is making his 11th appearance today. He has never failed, or never cleared stage 1, but in the last tournament, he timed out in the warped wall. He's actually been able to get pretty deep into this course several times in the past, but he has never taken that extra step and made it all the way to the buzzer. Ninty is through the first obstacle, now going for the hazard swing. He catches the swing, makes it to the dismount, now for the falling plank. Not an easy obstacle, let's see if he can pull it off. He's done it in the past. Ninty lets the plank drop, he goes for it, and it looked like it was close, but he did make it. Ninty now on to the TIE Fighter. He is going to, oh no, Ninty is out on the TIE Fighter. I couldn't tell if he was trying to stay on one side or go back and forth, but he got caught in the middle. Let's take a look here. Oh, he hit his head on the window. If you do that, it will bump you out and you will not have a chance to make it back. That's what happened to Ninty, and he is out on stage 1 yet again. Now, it's time for a little blast from the past. Someone we have not seen since Tournament 10. I'm excited for this one. Returning to Halo Ninja Warrior for his first time since Tournament 10 is the Xbox 360 All-Star, xDOMdaBOMx. Dom was one of 20 competitors who stepped up to the plate in Tournament 1, and on all of his first 6 appearances, he defeated Stage 1. After 2 consecutive Stage 3 appearances in Tournament 7 and 8, Dom came into Tournament 9 with high expectations, but unfortunately, he failed Stage 1 for the first time in his career. In Tournament 10, he announced that he was retiring from Halo jumping, and for that reason, he received the highest number of the tournament. Sadly, his retirement run ended on a sour note. With only 2 obstacles left to complete, Dom barely came up short of the dismount of the spinning bridge, ending his all-star career. Now, after missing 13 tournaments and 7 years of Halo Ninja Warrior, let's see what Dom has in store for us. xDOMdaBOMx. He's got a nice skull helmet now, looking cool. Dom is off on stage 1 for the first time since Tournament 10, and already he's going a little crazy on this first obstacle. He's doing it sideways. Dom barely hanging on the rolling hill. Wow, he made it across. Now he's got to go back down with his scatter shot. Dom has defeated the rolling hill and a nice little 360 there. That was one of the most sketchy rolling hill attempts I've ever seen. He gets the hazard swing. Oh, a little slip up there, but he climbs up. He's 360ing again and shooting the falling plank and the trampoline. Dom clearly not considering the time limit right now. He's onto the falling plank, climbing up. Can Dom get this? It drops down. He goes for it. Oh, Dom hits his head. Oh, he did not get underneath the head slide. Dom is out on stage 1 again. He just jumped a little too early. He ran up the plank a little far too. That didn't help at all. DOMdaBOM, great to see him back on the course. It's a shame he couldn't get any further, but hey, seeing an old all-star is always a welcome sight here on Halo Ninja Warrior. Next up, we've got Genzel. He's a regular competing in his 5th tournament. In the past, he's been known as Reality Gamer and Charlie and Owen. And now he's back for his 5th appearance. The farthest he has ever made it on this course is the 4th obstacle of stage 1. That was in Tournament 20 when he reached the jump hang kai. Now, Genzel is on to the hazard swing. A nice early jump and 2 clean. Now on to the falling plank. This is where the Xbox 360 All-Star DOMdaBOM just failed. Genzel lets it drop, and that's how you do it. Genzel tying his best ever performance. Now on to the TIE Fighter. Can he beat this? He's jumping back and forth, and yes, he's got it. He's onto the crooked wall. Can he get this one? He goes for it, and Genzel has got the crooked wall. Now onto the warped wall with 35 seconds left. Up it in 1. This is amazing. Can he beat stage 1 for the first time in his career? He goes for the first ball. to the second ball. Oh no, he comes up short of the fourth ball. Genzel was looking so good right there. I thought he was jumping for the third ball and might overshoot it, but he actually made it pretty close to that fourth ball. Well, that's definitely a personal best from Genzel. But next up, we've got Super Ninja Jake, who was one of the 2 newcomers in the last tournament who cleared stage 1. Can Super Ninja Jake follow up that impressive debut? Super Ninja Jake jumping across the rolling hill all the way down and into the head slide. Now for the hazard swing. Nice slide technique right there. Love to see it. Super Ninja Jake gets the bounce onto the falling plank. Now for the drop. He drops. Oh no! Super Ninja Jake is out on the falling plank. The newcomer who cleared stage 1 in the last tournament is out early. After that, we had GonGo FTS fail the hazard swing. Didn't get stable on the actual swing part. Into Sublime, got too low on the head slide of the rolling hill. And then we had Player with the most numbers I've ever seen on a gamer tag. Failed the falling plank, couldn't get onto it. Plush Centaur did not understand the rolling hill. Then we had Brody, who, you know, it is possible to make that jump without the swing, but you gotta do a much better jump than that. Ninjylumlum failed the first jump of the rolling hill. Ladies man might be good with the ladies, but not so good with the jumping. And then we had Los Chespi 2000, who decided to shoot the rolling hill and got punished for it. Next up is DJ Mike 246. This is his second appearance. In the last tournament, he did go out on the first obstacle of stage 1. It looked like he was about to make it over that second hurdle jump, but then he got rejected hard. So let's see if DJ Mike can beat the first obstacle of stage 1 this time. Oh, really far back on that first stable cylinder, but he made it across. Now he's got to go back down. DJ Mike into the head slide. And there you go, a personal best for DJ Mike. Now, on to the hazard swing. He lands on it, and nice dismount right there. Pretty clean. DJ Mike now onto the falling plank. He's going to take a look at this. Oh, what's he doing? No, you can't do it like that, DJ Mike. You need more momentum than that for the trampoline. That's a shame. Hey, at least he improved over last tournament, though. Next up is a newcomer, Mavbrid. He is, I think he's a friend of GoTank's big-time griff baller. Let's see how he handles Halo Ninja Warrior. Descending the rolling hill, going for the head slide. Mav has got it. Now onto the hazard swing. Early jump. Perfectly timed. Mavbrid is on to the falling plank. Goes to the bounce. Gets onto it. Climbing up. Mavbrid goes really high up and jumps really early. Mavbrid is out on the falling plank as well. We've had a few falling plank failures in a row now. Anyway, MysticalNovice is up next. Also a griff baller. MysticalNovice onto the rolling hill. Struggling a little bit climbing up, but took care of it. Now got to go back down. Going down fast. I like to see it, and into the head slide. No problem. Now for the hazard swing. Gonna take it a little more cautiously. Jumps onto it and gets the dismount. MysticalNovice now bouncing. And, oh, a save jump on the falling plank and rejected by the falling plank. You gotta time that save jump just right. If you jump too early like that, that's exactly what will happen. And now the falling plank has had 15 failures out of 34 attempts. That obstacle continues to dominate Halo Ninja Warrior. Now the sun is setting as we move on to our next competitor here on stage 1. This tournament moving along pretty nicely, but we haven't had a clear in a while. Hopefully this guy can change that. Next up is the veteran Soul Reaper 1025. Soul is making his 8th appearance today, with his first run happening way back in Tournament 1. After debuting in the inaugural tournament, he didn't return until Tournament 7 when he got his first and only Stage 1 clear. After that, he disappeared until Tournament 16, and then didn't come back until Tournament 20. But since then, he has not missed a tournament. In the last tournament, he made it the furthest he's been since Tournament 7, failing the Swift Cylinder. Today, we'll see if Soul can finally take that extra step and reach Stage 2 for his second time. Soul has been jumping for a very long time. I remember I started doing jumping tournaments back on Halo Reach that never even got uploaded, so I don't count them as official Halo Ninja Warrior tournaments, but Soul was even around back then competing on my very cruddy Halo Reach courses. But now he is here in Tournament 24, hopping through the hazard swing and moving on to the falling plank. Soul bounces onto it, now he's got to climb up. Let it drop, he stays back on it, and Soul Reaper 1025 is out on the falling plank. Another falling plank failure. This obstacle is getting failed over and over again, and it doesn't matter who you are. Veterans and newcomers, regulars, they're all failing it. Soul Reaper 1025, the latest victim, he just jumped way too early and did not get under the head slide. You gotta let that thing drop.
Oh
no.
Damn.
If you jump too early and you don't let that plank drop enough, that's what's gonna happen to you. Now we are moving on to our 70th competitor of this tournament. Competing in consecutive tournaments for his first time since Tournament 11 is Sakeshi. This is his 12th appearance on the course, and despite his longevity, he has never cleared Stage 1. His best performance came in Tournament 3 when he failed the spinning bridge as the second to last obstacle of Stage 1. In the last tournament, he was one of many who failed the falling plank, but today, Sakeshi will have his shot at revenge. I always love it when Sakeshi competes because I just have this feeling that one of these days he's gonna beat Stage 1, you know? My fingers are crossed every single time he steps up to the plate. And Sakeshi looking really good on that first obstacle. Okay, that was a little dangerous, but he pulled it off on the rolling hill. Now Sakeshi is onto the hazard swing and he's through it. The falling plank, can Sakeshi get by this? It has been such a tricky obstacle for so many competitors, but Sakeshi has got the falling plank. Now onto the TIE Fighter. Sakeshi, oh, a little lag here, looking janky, but Sakeshi pulls it off. Now for the crooked wall. Nothing moving on this obstacle. Crooked wall attempt from Sakeshi. No, he is out on the crooked wall of Stage 1. From that angle, it looked like he got pretty close. Let's see it from this one. Oh, man. He just needed a little bit later of a jump, and I think he could have got it, but Sakeshi is out on Stage 1 yet again.
I can't believe I'm already on my 8th appearance. I've been having some bad luck in this region era. I have not beaten Stage 1 since Tournament 20. I'm really hoping to change that today. I'm feeling pretty confident about Stage 1, so hopefully I can get it up here in Tournament 24.
Frog, also known as the host of Spartan Sasuke. If you haven't been watching that, you should. It's really good. But yeah, he has not beat Stage 1 in the regen era, as he said. His last Stage 1 clear was in Tournament 20. And Tournament 19 was a really good tournament for Rog when he made it all the way to Stage 3 and actually came up in second place for that tournament. But yeah, he's dropped off a little bit since then. Maybe a little bit of one of the biggest causes of that has been the crooked wall. He's failed it twice. But Rog is looking to get back there. He does get the falling plank. Can he get the TIE Fighter now? Rog jumping back and forth. Left and right, and Rog is through the TIE Fighter. Now it's a showdown. This is where he failed in the last tournament. Rog goes for it, a low jump, but he gets a save jump, and he stays on it. Rog goes for the dismount, and he is through the crooked wall. Can he get up the warped wall now? He's not up at N1. He's down to under 30 seconds left. Rog going for his second attempt. Still not up at 25 seconds left. It's going to be close. Rog needs to get up it right now, and he does. 20 seconds. Rog needs to move. He's on to the spinning bridge. He jumps to the first ball, skips to the third. Now for the fourth ball, Rog is onto the rope climb. A crazy save jump right there. Rog is climbing up, and it looks like he's going to have the time he needs. Rog is moving back on to Stage 2 for the first time since Tournament 20. What a run from Rog. The pressure was on after those warped wall failures.
You're clearing, bro. You're clearing.
Ooh,
Come on.
scary there.
Come on.
How much time?
Bro, you gotta
You're
go.
fine.
You gotta hit it now.
You got it, Chris.
Nice.
Save
Let's
jump
go,
on the
Rog.
final climb before you say you're good. That first save jump's a little sketchy.
That first save jump kind of was
Great.
definitely scary.
Little mini Rog party right now. Rog is mostly focusing his energy on shooting the crooked wall. He is happy he got by that thing, and he's also happy he got out the warped wall when he did. He only cleared with 3.3 seconds left, but he is our 7th Stage 1 clear of the tournament. And next up, we've got Volcanic Crowd 5. 2 tournaments ago, him and Avowsthesamurai set the record for most attempts to finally get a Stage 1 clear. They both cleared for their first time on their 9th appearance, but in the last tournament, Volcanic Crowd did time out right at the end of Stage 1. It was unfortunate. He was hoping to get his 2nd Stage 1 clear in a row, but now Volcanic Crowd is back, and he is jumping through. Oh, no, he slowed down a little bit there for the hazard swing, but now he's got through that. Volcanic Crowd onto the falling plank. Perfect bounce, lands on the 2nd ledge, climbs up, lets it drop. He goes all the way to the top, but he pulled it off. Volcanic Crowd is now onto the TIE Fighter. Volcanic jumping back and forth here. Volcanic goes for the dismount. All right, time for the crooked wall. Can Volcanic get this done? He's beaten it in all of the last 3 tournaments. Can he get it done today? Volcanic Crowd, yes, he's 4 in a row on the crooked wall. And he's up the warped wall in 1. He needed that last time, and this time he got it. Now can he do the spinning bridge? Volcanic is onto the first ball. He sprint jumps to the 3rd ball and lands on the 4th one. Volcanic going for the rope climb. He lands at the bottom, and he's got all the time in the world. He's climbing up, getting shot at. Volcanic Crowd is going back to Stage 2 for the 2nd time in his career. 11.5 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go.
Look at that.
You're gonna do it.
Sorry about that.
Nice work, Volcanic.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Stage 2's gonna have some
Yeah.
Taiwan representation. Let's go.
Yeah, we do have 3 different countries right now being represented on Stage 2 with that clear. From Taiwan, Volcanic Crowd cleared Stage 1. 8th clear of the tournament. After that, we had a Modeled Note who overshot the entire downward section of the rolling hill, and then Wool Crane didn't even make it to the stable one. MilkMyGlizzy was sliding around on the floor and then just jumped over the trampoline. Then we had ScoutDeka who tried to go for the jump without the swing on the hazard swing and failed. And then we had AnsceR failed the falling plank. Zachman06 failed the rolling hill. And then it was Sauccy going out on the rolling hill as well. Couldn't even get up the first part of it. And the brand new rolling hill has actually set a record. Most first obstacle failures in a tournament. 26 people have gone out there. The only obstacle with more failures was the falling plank in tournament 21. And with that, our 80th competitor of the tournament is waiting at the start line. Back for his 6th time on Halo Ninja Warrior is Mighty Max. Mighty Max's newcomer appearance in Tournament 18 ended at the very first obstacle of Stage 1. When he came back in Tournament 20, he improved by getting to the crooked wall, which he failed again in Tournament 22. However, last tournament, he showed us how good he can be. Mighty Max was able to clear Stage 1 for his first time, and then his first ever Stage 2 run was a success as well. He ended up failing the curtain cling on Stage 3, but Mighty Max proved just how talented he is at jumping, and now looks to back up that impressive performance. I love it when people break out on this course. You know, they've had a couple unfortunate runs, and then they just shatter all expectations. That is what Mighty Max did in the last tournament. After several Stage 1 failures, getting to Stage 3, you love to see it, and Mighty Max just wants to prove that that wasn't a one-time thing. He's got the hazard swing, now onto the falling plank. Mighty Max with the bounce, he's onto it. Now for the drop down, Mighty Max gets into the head slide on the falling plank. Now he's onto the TIE Fighter. He's gonna stay on the right side of the window, and he gets across. Now the crooked wall, an obstacle he has failed twice in the past, but he does not fail it today. Mighty Max is onto the warped wall, not up it in 1. He still has lots of time though. Mighty Max is up it in 2. He's looking good right now as long as he can get by the spinning bridge. First ball to the 3rd ball. This is a common technique right now, and Mighty Max pulls it off. He is climbing up the rope climb, and Mighty Max is gonna move on to Stage 2 for his 2nd tournament in a row. 19.1 seconds left on the clock. He looks so smooth throughout that whole run.
Nice job.
Nice.
That's my favorite jumper right there.
Well done, Max.
Well, we all heard it. That's Chumpy's favorite jumper. We got to hold him to that. That is our 9th clear of the tournament so far. We are doing great right now on stage 1. And it is nighttime now. We've been jumping all day. The sun is gone, but we've still got 20 competitors left to go here on the course. Next up, we've got another big tournament host, Crown Ferret 19.
Welcome to Tournament 11 of Irish Warrior. Last time it was very interesting. We saw 7 stage 1 clears.
Yeah, Irish Warrior has been going pretty good. You know it's his course because every single tournament is just a black screen for the thumbnail with white text, but the font is always different, and that's what I really appreciate about Irish. I think in the future, I should change the font of his gamer tag up in the top right corner. Leave it in the comments if you think I should do that too. Anyway, Irish is through the hazard swing right now. In the last tournament, he did go out on the Swift Cylinder. He had cleared stage 1 in the tournament prior. So he is another person who is looking to bounce back from a stage 1 failure after discovering that he has the ability to clear stage 1. Right now he's on the TIE Fighter, and Irish is looking pretty smooth on stage 1. Now for the crooked wall. He lines up pretty far up the wall, and he goes for it. And Irish is through the crooked wall, now onto the warped wall. He's going to line it up with the floor. And Irish is up the warped wall in 1. Now can he handle the spinning bridge? He's got 22 seconds left. It should be enough time if he doesn't do anything crazy. He's going to use all 4 of the balls on the spinning bridge. And he lands at the bottom of the rope climb. Irish with such a smooth run right now. Just a flawless execution, and Irish is moving back on to stage 2 for the 2nd time in his career. What a great run.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
That was
I'm so glad you cleared. That was amazing to watch.
That was just such a methodical run from Irish, and I'm very glad he is back on stage 2. He is the 10th clear of this tournament. That brings us on to competitor number 82. We've got weaponmatt, the veteran, back for his 11th appearance. He has been struggling on this course lately. He has not cleared stage 1 since tournament 17 when he got first place in the tournament. Ever since then, he has never cleared stage 1 again. He had 2 first place finishes in a row. Tournament 16, he made it to the final stage. Tournament 17, he failed the last jump of stage 3. So weaponmatt, the potential is through the roof, but his performances lately have been very unfortunate. He's been very successful on other jumping courses, getting total victories left and right, but this is where he needs to step it up. weaponmatt is on to the TIE Fighter. He's going to stay on the left side, getting some nice frog jumps over there. He makes it to the dismount. Now for the crooked wall. Can weaponmatt get by this? He goes for it, and weaponmatt has got the crooked wall. Now he's on to the warped wall. Not up it in 1. Now a lot of people have gotten up it in 1. He goes for the hardcore 180 technique, and it works out for him. weaponmatt now onto the spinning bridge. He's going to take it nice and slow here. And he goes for the first ball, to the 3rd ball, and then the 4th. weaponmatt is going to jump onto the rope climb, and weaponmatt finally breaking free from the curse. He is staying at the buzzer, soaking it all in. weaponmatt is back on stage 2 for the first time since tournament 17. You can tell that run meant a lot to him. He's emptying his AR into the crowd in celebration. And we've got more to celebrate because right after that, we saw Petrillo Fan 4 clear stage 1.
Let's go, Pedro.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go,
Hey.
Pedro. Yes.
Rock, baby.
He had a super fast time. At number 84, Avowsthesamurai, he reached the buzzer with 15.7 seconds left. And then Cobra, the newcomer who cleared stage 1 in the last tournament, did so again in tournament 24. And that means after 85 attempts at this course, 14 have cleared. We are 1 away from the record that was set in the last tournament. Immortalize was not going to help with that. He failed the falling plank. And then XDoobyDudeDoox tried to get to the falling plank without using the trampoline. That did not work. And then we had the returning competitor, Lord of Ooh. Last tournament, he timed out on the warped wall. And this tournament, he timed out on the warped wall. So there are still 12 runs left to go in this tournament. We are on to number 89. Making his 7th appearance today is Swantron97. Swan first competed in Tournament 17, where he showed promise as a newcomer, reaching the flying chute. In Tournament 18, Swan took a huge leap forward and made it all the way to Stage 3, where he finished in 3rd place. He has not been back to Stage 3 since then, and even suffered back-to-back Stage 1 failures in Tournaments 20 and 22. Fortunately, in the last tournament, Swan was able to make it back to Stage 2, so now let's see if he can use that momentum and get deep into the course once again. I want to see that Tournament 18 version of Swan again. I want him back on Stage 3 and getting deep into Stage 3. Swan's got to start off here, though, with Stage 1 and the most failed first obstacle of all time. Swan hopping through it pretty nicely so far. He's going to drop all the way down and go into the head slide. Now, the hazard swing. Swan, he's going for the slide technique. Yeah, love it. Now he's on to the falling plank. He gets the bounce, lands on it nicely. Now he's got to climb up. Can Swan get the drop here? He got it the last couple times, and he's got it again today. Swan is on to the TIE Fighter. Swan is going to go back and forth. Oh no, now he's going to stay on the right side and go for the dismount. Looking good so far. Swantron97 onto the crooked wall. Can he pull this one off? Swan has got the crooked wall. Now he's onto the warped wall. Not up it in 1. People have been struggling with this wall. Can he get up it in 2? No, he cannot. Swan getting a little lower on time now. He needs to get up it now. He does. 20 seconds left. Should be enough time for Swan if he doesn't make a mistake. Swantron on the first ball, going to the second. He's going to use all 4 of them, and he jumps to the rope climb. Swantron is climbing up. The klaxon is sounding, but he is going to prevail. Swantron97 is going back to Stage 2 for the 2nd tournament in a row. With 4.3 seconds left, there was clearly an issue with the in-game timer. Pay no attention to that. Swantron has just tied the Stage 1 clear record. He is the 15th person moving on this tournament.
It was a phenomenal feeling to make it to Stage 3 in the last tournament, and I was definitely riding a high after that. But I feel like I'm a little bit rusty, but I'm feeling good on the stage, and I'm hoping maybe to make it back there, but I don't know. We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Back on the course for his 17th appearance is Spenny37. Previously known as Killer Demand, Spenny has not missed a tournament since he first appeared in Tournament 8. Before Halo 5, Spenny had completed Stage 1 5 times and Stage 2 twice. Unfortunately, Spenny had a major drop-off on Halo 5, failing Stage 1 6 straight times. In the last tournament, Spenny finally broke through and got his first ever Stage 1 clear on Halo 5, and even made it to Stage 3.
I'm on Stage 3!
Now let's see if he can follow up that run with some more success. Killer's run from last tournament is hands down one of the greatest comeback runs of all time. The struggles he was having throughout Halo 5 on Stage 1, it just seemed like I don't know how anyone could overcome that, but Killer pulled it off, and our competitor from New Zealand is now hopping through Tournament 24's first stage. He slides through the hazard swing and is onto the falling plank now. He goes for the bounce. Now he's got to climb up. Killer. Oh, he's going to let the entire plank drop. Oh, it's gone, and he's going to go for it like that, and Spenny, or Killer, whatever you want to call him, he pulls off the risky technique on the falling plank. Now he's going back and forth on the TIE Fighter. He dismounts. He's good to go. Crooked wall time. Can he pull this one off? Killer goes for it. He gets a nice jump. That was clean. Smooth as can be. Now for the warped wall. Can he get up it in 1? Yes, he can. He's looking really good right now. It's time for the spinning bridge. He takes a fake jump right there. Now he's going to go for it. First ball. Second. Skip to the 4th. And just like that, he's onto the rope climb. He is climbing up, and it looks like it's going to be 2 in a row for Killer Demand, aka Spenny37. He has done it. He has defeated Stage 1 yet again.
I knew he would do it.
Wall in
Did anyone else? Did anyone else notice?
Absolutely
As he
not.
approached the platform to do the balls, he jumped so short he had to jump again because he didn't want to go.
Oh my god.
Nice job, Killer.
2 in a row.
Not only is it 2 in a row for Killer, but that is a new Stage 1 clear record. He is the 16th competitor of this tournament who is moving on to Stage 2, and that's back-to-back tournaments with a brand new record. And that record is gonna keep growing. Immediately after that, Z-Master cleared Stage 1.
Yeah. Let's go.
Awesome. First time beating Stage 1 3 times in a row, Zeke.
Let's go, Z.
Successes all around right now. 17 Stage 1 clears. I barely have enough space on the screen. We gotta do 2 pages here. There you go. That is all 17 of the names who have moved on to Stage 2 so far, and we still have 9 competitors left to go in this tournament. Next up, we have the veteran Elite MKB. He last appeared in Tournament 20, where he went out on the crooked wall. He hasn't cleared Stage 1 since his Tournament 17 run, which is still the only time he has beaten Stage 1. Now, Elite is an elite competitor, especially on Ninja Warrior of Halo. However, he's never quite taken off here on Halo Ninja Warrior. Now is his time to add to the incredible list of people who have already beat Stage 1. Elite is going for the falling plank now. And, oh, Elite, no, he doesn't even climb up it. He fails trying to climb up, slides his way down, and a wasp comes out of nowhere and blows everything up. Oh, that's a shame for Elite, and the wasp is immediately back. We've got another wasp here, and a lot of people looking at it. A lot of people are gonna shoot it. Oh, man, I can only imagine what this means. Oh, it's Chris. There he is, the veteran on his 11th appearance, showing up with a wasp and a skull. He's found some goodies on this map. I'm telling you, they're out there. I like to hide goodies on the map. He's throwing the skull to the crowd. And it looks like Gotenks has it. Gotenks will hold on to that for this run. Chris is on to the rolling hill. He did clear Stage 1 in the last tournament. Can he do it again? Oh, real low on the head slide of the rolling hill, but he got it. Now, the slide transition onto the hazard swing. And he's gonna bounce into the falling plank. This is where Elite just failed. Can Chris pull it off? He's gonna crouch walk up it. He's gonna get a nice jump. Gets right under that head slide and gets sucked up. Now it's time for the TIE Fighter. He is going to jump back and forth on it. And he goes for the dismount. Chris is on to the crooked wall. He's gonna go for it. He gets pretty high and he makes it to the dismount. Now Chris is going to the warped wall. He's up it in one. Look at this man go. He wants that skull back at the end of Stage 1. And Chris hopping through the spinning bridge, looking clean as a whistle. Look at him climb up. Chris is gonna go back to Stage 2 with 22.3 seconds left. What an incredible run from Chris.
Wait a minute, I got
Throwing the ball, throwing the ball. Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
Chris needs the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That was a bit close.
It's a good thing Hunter didn't mess up that throw. That would have ruined the entire run. And right after that, we saw more success as Chumpyyyyy was able to get his 6th Stage 1 clear in a row.
Let's go, Chumpy.
Not dead.
He's not dead.
Now he's dead.
It is a party on Stage 1 this tournament. Everyone is doing great. 19 clears out of 94 attempts. This is amazing.
It's wild that I'm jumping since 2014, and going into this one, I've been kind of like in a slump lately. But honestly, like the last few weeks, I've been in a jumping mood. I am very hyped, and I said last time I was the most confident in tournament 23 and failing, but I'm gonna say it again. I am very confident going into this tournament. So if I fail, oopsie daisy, but I feel very good. I think I will clear.
It is time for our first Xbox One All-Star of the tournament. It is Alpha Puma. Puma has been around for a very long time on this course, and he wants to do better than that first stage failure in the last tournament. He was so close. That Swift Cylinder, though, it took out a lot of really good jumpers, but right now, Puma needs to focus on the rolling hill. He's going crazy on this obstacle, barely holding it together, but he's still alive. Now he's gonna go all the way to the bottom and get into the head slide. Whew. Disaster avoided there. That looked rough on the rolling hill, but Puma is good now. He's through the hazard swing. Now he's on to the falling plank. He bounces onto it. He is going to climb up. The plank drops, Puma goes for it, Puma hits his head, and Puma is out on the falling plank of stage 1. Our first all-star to go, and he has failed early. This obstacle has now taken out everyone that it could. An all-star, veterans, newcomers, and regulars. Puma, that is shocking.
No.
No!
I don't know what I'm doing there.
That sucks.
Damn it,
That's frustrating. Because I didn't tell that in practice.
I'm sorry, Puma.
Sorry, Puma.
That
was a good try, though.
Puma was confident, but the falling plank is inevitable. It will strike when you least expect it. With that, we are on to our next all-star. We've got GoTanks back for his 17th appearance on Halo Ninja Warrior. In the last tournament, he was able to clear stage 1. Going into tournament 22, he had actually cleared every single stage 1 on Halo 5. He did suffer a shocking failure at the crooked wall in tournament 22, but now GoTanks is looking to get his second stage 1 clear in a row. Another close call on the rolling hill for an all-star. GoTanks almost overshooting that first stable cylinder. Now he is going through the hazard swing. Can GoTanks avenge Puma right here on the falling plank? He climbs up. The plank drops, and GoTanks has got the falling plank. I'm nervous with everyone on that obstacle now. GoTanks now onto the TIE Fighter. He is jumping back and forth. GoTanks looking good. All right, he's got it. Now he's onto the crooked wall, something he has failed in the past. GoTanks goes for it, and GoTanks does not fail it this time. Now can he get up the warped wall? GoTanks is up the warped wall in 1. He's got tons of time left. He's looking really good right now as he goes onto the spinning bridge. GoTanks goes for the first one, and he doesn't get a jump off of the first ball. GoTanks is out on stage 1. The spinning bridge claims an all-star. GoTanks looked like he was trying to gear up for a big jump to the third ball, and he didn't even get a jump.
Oh, wow.
I guess that wasn't the right thing to say.
It was absolutely flawless up there.
You were so fast as well.
You know, I'm feeling okay after going out on the spinning bridge. I just didn't get a great jump off the ball, but, you know, stuff happens. It's all good.
Despite so much success on this first stage, that was an extremely shocking run, and now back-to-back All-Stars have failed stage 1. But next up is a very special competitor who is trying to prove that he could be an All-Star one day. Coming off of his first place finish in the last tournament is Strafe Helix. This veteran has been competing since tournament 10. He reached stage 2 for his first time in tournament 12, but wouldn't return for the Master Chief Collection tournaments. He came back on Halo 5 and finally reached stage 2 for his second time in tournament 19. In tournament 21, Strafe made it to stage 3 for his first time, where he failed the new ultra crazy cliffhanger. Tournament 22 saw Strafe go out on the crooked wall of stage 1, but he bounced back in the last tournament, failing the same transition on the ultra crazy cliffhanger, and ultimately putting together the best performance of anyone in tournament 23. Now, we'll see how last tournament's first place finisher follows up that performance. It's so cool seeing new people having a first place finish. Now granted, Strafe's is unique because it was the earliest that a tournament has ended since tournament 2. You know, failing at the cliffhanger, like, he still did the best out of everyone. So you gotta hand it to him. Strafe Helix now wants to follow that up with an even better performance. He has not beaten a cliffhanger on Halo Ninja Warrior, but he knows that he can do it. Strafe is now onto the falling plank, and he gets through that. Now it's time for the TIE Fighter. Strafe sticking on the right side of those two windows. Now he jumps up to the crooked wall. Can Strafe pull this one off? He goes for it. Strafe Helix has failed it in the past, but not this time. Now he's got the warped wall in front of him. He's up it in 1. Now the spinning bridge that GoTanks just failed. Strafe gets a jump off the first ball. Goes short on the third ball and misses the fourth ball. Strafe Helix has failed stage 1. The competitor who got first place in the last tournament just failed stage 1, the spinning bridge that GoTanks just failed. He came up short of that third ball, but still got a jump and could not make it to the fourth ball.
God. Dang it.
Ah, Strafe.
Bad luck, man. Oh,
That's a shot.
That was bad luck indeed.
that's
a kick in the teeth, man.
I was a little bit nervous I was going to end up going in a pattern because now I've gone stage 3, 1, 3, and I'm back to 1. So, by that logic, fingers crossed we should get back to stage 3 in the next tournament. And hopefully not fail stage 1 in the next tournament after that. So, oh well, there's always next time.
I'll avenge you, Strafe. Or die trying.
Despite lots of success on this stage 1, there is yet another shocking failure.
20 appearances in a row, and I think I'm pretty confident on stage 1. Hopefully I can encourage others to keep just jumping. It doesn't really matter about the competition, as long as you just keep doing it and having fun, you'll eventually get somewhere.
Up next is the veteran SaneThe Legend. Today, Sane makes history by becoming only the second ever competitor to reach 20 appearances on Halo Ninja Warrior. Sane's career began back in Tournament 5, and he has never missed a tournament since. On his second appearance, Sane was able to make it all the way to Stage 3, but after that, suffered 4 straight Stage 1 failures. With only one of his first 6 appearances resulting in a Stage 1 clear, Sane stepped it up in Tournaments 11 and 12, clearing Stage 1 both times. He didn't clear again until Tournament 16, when he made it back to Stage 3. His 10 tournament gap between Stage 3 appearances is the longest in the course's history. On Halo 5, Sane struggled. In Tournaments 17 through 22, he never cleared Stage 1, including 3 crooked wall failures in a row. However, in the last tournament, Sane finally defeated Stage 1 on Halo 5, but went out early on Stage 2 at the Crank Dive. Now that we know Sane is still capable of beating Stage 1, let's see if he can make a statement with his 20th attempt at Halo Ninja Warrior. This is really special, honestly. I mean, it's cool because Hunter has been in every single tournament, but to see someone not named Hunter Unit 751 reach that big 2-0, oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad that Sane has been around this long. He is a fantastic jumper, and he's been a big part of the Halo jumping community for a very long time. So to see him staying strong on this course, it's awesome. Now Sane, if he could get back to Stage 2 just like he did last tournament, that would be phenomenal. That would be the best way to celebrate 20 appearances, and he did just get by the falling plank. That's a good sign. Now Sane is on to the TIE Fighter. Jumping back and forth, looking pretty clean. Now the crooked wall is something he struggled with in the past, but he got past it in the last tournament. Sane goes to the crooked wall, and Sane is out on the crooked wall. That's his 4th time failing it in his career. SaneThe Legend on his 20th appearance could not get it done on Stage 1. And we have another failure. This Stage 1 looked like it was going to blow the clear record out of the water, but we've seen failure after failure after failure over these last few runs. This is shocking to see, and I hope that it does not continue that way, especially for our next competitor. Back on the course for his 24th time is Hunter Unit 751. Hunter is well known for hosting his tournament, Ninja Warrior of Halo.
Hello guys, I am Hunter Unit 751, and welcome back to Ninja Warrior of Halo.
But he's also one of the greatest competitors of all time on Halo Ninja Warrior. He is the only competitor who has competed in every single tournament, and for the first 19 tournaments, he cleared Stage 1 every time. Tournament 20 shocked everyone when Hunter failed the crooked wall, ending his Stage 1 clear streak, and then things got even worse in the next tournament when he failed the falling plank. Since then, Hunter has bounced back and reached Stage 3 in both of the last 2 tournaments. Now, we'll see if Hunter can continue to grow his new streak. Seeing Hunter bounce back in those last 2 tournaments has been very, it just, puts me a little bit more at ease because Hunter is someone I hate seeing him fail. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how nervous he gets when he's running, but I will say that when I'm watching him run, my chest will be pounding, and that's how it's gonna be right now as he's running on stage 1 of Tournament 24. Hunter is through the hazard swing, and now he is onto the falling plank. He bounces and gets onto it. Now he's got to claim this one. Puma has failed it, his fellow all-star. Can Hunter do it? Yes, Hunter has got the falling plank. Now he's onto the TIE Fighter. He's got to avenge both of the all-stars who have run before him, and he said he was going to avenge Strafe as well, so there's a lot of avenging going on in this run. Hunter on the crooked wall, he's avenged SaneThe Legend. There's that as well. Now Hunter's got to get up the warped wall. He's still got 31 seconds left, tons of time for Hunter. He's up it in 2. All right, Hunter, time to focus on the spinning bridge right here. Do not mess this up. Hunter goes for the first ball. Now he's going to the second. He's going to go to the 4th ball. And Hunter Unit 751 is onto the rope climb. And it looks like it's going to be his 3rd stage 1 clear in a row. Hunter Unit 751 avenges the All-Stars and Sane and Strafe, and is now the 20th clear of the tournament. He couldn't get 20 stage 1 clears in a row, but he is the 20th of this tournament.
Let's just stay nice and calm. Let's just stay calm. Yes.
You beat the klaxon.
I wanted to beat the klaxon. I'm not that slow.
Now that's what I call witty epic.
Oh.
I'm feeling pretty good as far as stage 1 goes. You know, I'm never really coming into a tournament worried about the time. As far as obstacles go, the only thing that should give me a hiccup, if it does, is the crooked wall. But I mean, I feel like I'm pretty golden to be on stage 2, so we'll see what happens.
The final competitor to go on stage 1 is the grand champion, Fireball. This is Fireball's 13th appearance on the course, with his first run happening in Tournament 12. As a newcomer, he reached stage 3, immediately putting himself on the map. In Tournament 13, he suffered his one and only first stage failure at the hands of the Brace Slider. He failed stage 2 in Tournament 14, but has been to stage 3 in every single tournament since. In Tournament 20, Fireball reached the final stage for his first time, and became only the 3rd competitor in this course's history to defeat it. This tournament, Fireball is aiming to reach his 10th 3rd stage in a row, which would set a new record, but first, he must defeat stage 1. Going into the last tournament, Fireball had 4 first place finishes in a row. Now, he didn't get first place in the last tournament, but regardless, his domination of this course over the last few tournaments has been remarkable. He has been outstanding in the regeneration era, the era that he started by getting total victory in Tournament 20, so he is the man to watch. There's no doubt about that, and right now he is onto the falling plank. Fireball climbs up it. The plank is dropping as he stays crouched, and Fireball has got the falling plank, no problem. Seeing this guy step up to the course it blows me away every single tournament to see his consistency. Right now he's onto the crooked wall. Can Fireball get through it? Why do I even have to ask? Of course he can get through it. 40 seconds left onto the warped wall. He's not up it in 1. He could have had an amazing time if he got up it in 1. Oh, he's not up it in 2. All right. Let's go, Fireball. Down to 30 seconds left. He's still got time, and he's still not up the warped wall. This is getting a little closer right now. Fireball still not up the warped wall. Okay. Come on, Fireball. It's time to get it done. He's got 20 seconds. He's up the warped wall. I think he's got enough time with his speed. He should be fine. Right now, he's on the spinning bridge. Don't make a mistake here like GoTanks and Strafe did. Fireball is onto the rope climb. The klaxon is sounding, and it's one of his slowest times I've ever seen him have. But Fireball is still moving on to stage 2. His streak stays alive, and the grand champion moves on yet again.
What is that? What is that?
Well, that's
about 4 seconds.
That's a GoTanks.
Lose myself.
How did Chris get there? What the hell?
GoTanks.
I've been
yeah,
here.
I told him to wait for me.
I mean, I guess since I failed,
Who was
that?
that? That's crazy.
Yeah, if anything, that was a really nice homage to GoTanks right there from Fireball with the slow clear time. But Fireball becomes the 21st person to move on to stage 2 in Tournament 24. That is back-to-back tournaments with a stage 1 clear record, but this one blew the last tournament out of the water. 21 competitors will now move on to the 2nd stage. Sunnyside Splash, Tricky Cyrus, Flamosaurus, Joey, Snoz, Sonic Fan, Rog, Volcanic Crowd, Mighty Max, Irish, weaponmatt, PatrilloFam, Avowsthesamurai, Cobra, Swantron97, Spenny37, Z-Master, Chris, Chumpyyyyy, Hunter, and Fireball are the record-setting group that will have a chance at total victory this tournament. In the next episode, we will conclude Tournament 24 and see how our competitors handle the even tougher stages. In the meantime, please check out the Halo Ninja Warrior Facebook and Instagram pages. If you haven't already subscribed here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and if you ever want to compete, just message myself, SMOKEY MASSACRE, on Xbox Live. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time on Halo Ninja Warrior.